Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome down to the channel. Andy Carter here, and thank you very much for checking out today's video. And we're talking all about the flat stick. So I've got to be honest, from a personal perspective, it's something I feel like I've got a lot better at. I was a very poor putter once upon a time. Yes, I know, it's hard to believe, but it's true. Once upon a time, I wasn't a great putter, but now I'm the best on YouTube. Well, I think so. And you know what, that's the first phase. I've got to feel like I'm a good putter to be a good putter. But one of the drills that's helped me out massively, and I only really came across it last year, it's a 20 putt drill. I did a video on this a while back, and I want to kind of almost bring it back to you again to kind of jog your memory, because this drill has been awesome. I do this pretty much every day. Now, the video I did in the past, I did it with 20 balls, and today I'm just going to do it with 5. I would go out every single day. I do this every single day, and I hit these 5 putts. Normally, if I've got a little bit more time, I will do the full 20 ball test, but it's a very, very fast setup, and it's so helpful because we're pretty much practicing in that second putt radius. Everything outside of 20-30 feet we need to get better at. We need to be more reactive to. We need to be able to kind of go onto a different, you could get on a golf course sometimes and literally have your first 3 greens could be downhill left to right putts, and then suddenly on the 4th green you've got an uphill right to left putt. That's hard to be able to adapt. So the better you can get at adapting, the better your putting is going to be, and that's exactly what this drill does. It's very, very quick to set up. You literally just use your own feet, pop a golf ball down there, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 foot, and see how you do, and see how many you can get, how many 1-putts you can get out of 5. If you've got more time, do it out of 10, out of 15, 20, 30, whatever, however much time you've got, go for as many as you possibly can, because what you're doing, and try and do that on every single hole as well. It's important to say that if you're on a putting green, try and take up 2 or 3 holes if you've got a chance, if it's not too busy obviously, and that way you're not going to get used to the same putt. You're never going to have the same putt twice, which then means you're learning to adapt, and putting is all about adaptability. Okay, so before I get stuck into this drill, I want to talk about grip. Grip is one of the key things that I change in majority of amateurs that I coach, because it's not the same grip as your normal golf swing. It's not the same grip as your normal golf shot, your driver, your irons, anything like that. We change the grip, and I've spoken about this in the past where we change the grip for chipping as well, chipping and maybe even short pitch shots, because we want to try and take the hands a little bit more out of it. So we don't have to have the same uniform grip from the whole bag. And I think the better you get at golf, the more aware of this you become. Now, the hands, normal grip position will encourage face rotation. Now, I will have to throw a little disclaimer in there and say, no matter what grip you've got, you have the ability to rotate and manipulate the face. What I'm trying to do here is give you a grip that's going to manipulate or rotate the face less. Effectively, it's damage limitation. So what I get people to do is I get them to grip the golf club as normal, leave the hands kind of hinged up, and I'm basically going to drop the club shaft so it's parallel to the ground. And in doing so, what it's done, it's moved from my standard grip position, it's put the side of the grip into the palms of my hands, okay? So it's put the side of the grip, dropped it, so it's gone up higher into my hand, and it's gone into the palm of my hands. Now, a great way to check this is almost holding it as if you had the hands down the sides of the grips. Maybe if you're religious, like a prayer grip. I mean, we'll leave that one there. But trying to feel that the hands are down the sides of the grips and the thumbs are down the middle. This is a great way to test, okay? So I often then squeeze the hands together on the side of the grip and just kind of isolate my shoulders to get my stroke. A lot of the times when I see a kind of a standard golf grip, I see a lot of face rotation. That's something we definitely have to avoid. If you rotate the face by anything from 2 to 3 degrees from outside of 6 foot, you're not even going to hit the hole. That is a tiny margin of error, isn't it? Really small margin of error. So we want to do our absolute utmost to not rotate this club face. So I get the club up here, let the club drop, let the club sit in my hands, put my hands side by side as if I'm saying a prayer, and down it goes. And then from there, I still keep my right hand below my left hand, and just find a slot for my fingers to jump in. Okay, so now it looks very much like a normal golf grip. I do have my fingers down the edges, but I've got the grip of the club in the palm of my hand, so it's going to create less movement and less rotation. It's also going to encourage the club face to work more down, up, because of how I've got it in my hand, and it encourages less of this. All right, see how it works. Okay, so 3 very good putts. Actually, no, I take that back. 5 very good putts. I hit the 4th one a little bit too firm, and the 3rd one I hit it on the line I wanted to hit it on, and it just missed a little bit low. So that's one of the key things as well when you are putting. Make sure you're happy with how you've hit the putt. We can underread them, we can overhit them. Totally normal, but I think as long as you've felt like you put a good stroke on the ball, you've started the ball in the right place where you wanted to, that is all we can do. We're going to underread them, we're going to overread them, we're going to hit them too hard. That's completely normal. But I think if you leave the green happy with where you've hit the putt on the line that you wanted to hit the putt on, that's good putting. The more you're out on the golf course playing, the better you're going to get at reading greens and understanding the perception between kind of downhill and uphill, and being able to adapt between different types of putts. That's the key side. That's obviously massively important, and I feel like you get that a lot more with your education, with your kind of golf course education. That always starts to get better and better the more you actually play. But I personally think that's a great tip on how to hold the golf club. Put the golf club in more into the palm of your hand, so the shaft of the club actually rotates less and it rotates more up and down with the face, so we're able to kind of keep the face more neutral as you're hitting the shot. And I promise you, you're going to have better club face control through impact. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please do hit that like. Lots more content to follow, so please do hit that subscribe button as well, and I'll see you again very soon.